Okay, next question. Gabriel set up an incomplete circuit as shown below. Alright, metal strip can be moved to touch pin X and Y, so this acts like a switch. Okay, so draw 3 wires in a circuit above so that bulb A will light up when the metal strip is at X. Alright, so if you were to draw if you were to add wires so that bulb A can set up, remember that for a bulb to work, one must be touching the metal case. Alright, and the other must be touching the tip, right? So I would add the two like that. Okay, why? So that electricity can flow. Right, so when this switch is going to is switched on to this side, what happens is the electricity will flow through here. Alright, and then after that, okay, it will flow through here, okay, all the way down to the wire to the switch. Remember now that the switch is on this side. Okay, if we switch this, if we swing this to the X side, it will go, and it will go through the casing to the filament. It will go to the casing to the filament. Okay, and then it will light up the bulb. It will go down to the tip. It will go up this wire here, the one that you've just added. Okay, and then it will go return to the battery that it came from. Okay, which is all the way in here. So this bulb A will light up if you add those two wires which I've just shown you in black. So these two wires. Alright, for bulb B to work, okay, the same thing must happen. So if I'll use the third wire to go to the casing. Okay, remember why? Because the other wire is already at the tip. So if this switch is at Y, okay, what would happen? The same thing would happen. The electricity will flow here. Okay, let's trace that. Have a habit of tracing it so that you will know whether your circuit is working or not. It will go through here. Alright, all the way to the wire. Through the wire. It will go through up the metal strip because it's now in Y. It will go to the casing. Alright. And in the casing it will go up into the filament where bulb B will light up. Okay. And then it will go down to the tip. Okay, where it will travel down to the other wire. Alright, all the way back to the battery it came from. Alright, which is passing through this battery here. Alright, so as long as the current can flow, okay, through the circuit, as long as the electric currents can flow through the circuit, the bulb will light up. Okay, so this is the answer for the using the 3 wires to set up. So if you notice, what happens is bulb A and bulb B is now in parallel. Okay, so that brings us to the next question. What is the advantage of using, what is the disadvantage of using a circuit, of such a circuit in a household? Well, like I said just now, what we have just set up is actually a parallel circuit, and we know in a parallel circuit, right, and we can also see it here, if I swing this metal strip to X, A will light up. If I swing it to Y, B will light up. Okay, there is no way that both bulbs will light up. So the disadvantage of using such a circuit in a household is that the only one bulb can light up at a time. Okay, at any particular time. So only one bulb can light up at a time. Alright, there's no way both bulbs can light up at the same time. So that's one disadvantage. Okay, so this is a very simple electricity question. If you disagree with me, you know the website you're supposed to go. You have the right to disagree with me, and then we can have a nice little discussion. Alright, okay, but if there is none, then this is the answer. Thank you very much.